Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here with the Timeless reading. Welcome. First card that we have out is Six of Cups. Okay. You may have tried to return to something, but then remembered why you left it in the first place. Is what this is looking like. If you're not at that point yet, you're going to get to that point, but you could still be like looking for something. But it seems like it's in a situation that you may have like already left this situation or walked away from it, or you could have at some point felt like you weren't going to get what you needed from it. This feels like something that's from the past, but you could have still been like, it's like going back looking for something, but you're not going to find what that is. Like whatever this specific thing is that you're looking for. But you could have not known where else to turn. Maybe that's part of the reason why. Like I'm seeing you, okay. This is feeling like a very classic, I'm seeing all cups here, okay? What this is looking like is when you find yourself in a time where you're like, I want that old feeling back. But when you return, it's still like not coming up anyway. But you could have been looking for it. Like this is part of a search for something. And so you're like, maybe if I go back there, I'll be able to find it. But I'm seeing that's not where you're going to find it. Let's use an example here. Let's say that you used to be friends with somebody and you used to have like a great time with this person, but then something happened, you were maybe feeling like you guys weren't resonating with each other anymore, whatever. I'm seeing there be this sort of like separation that would have happened. I'm just using an example. This can be so many different things. It can be with a job, like you thinking like maybe I'll be happy if I return to that. Or like maybe I should do things like that way again, but it's like there's a reason why you left this in the first place. And I'm seeing you be seeking right now, but it looks like you're attempting to look in the wrong place for this. Like it feels like trying to relive something or like revive something, but you're not going to be able to. Like it's like dead and gone. This feeling, it's a feeling that's being chased here. It's like a feeling, a sentiment, something like that. Like looking back in the past for it. Like maybe we'll bring that back to life, but I'm seeing it's not going to happen. There was a reason why that you had been separated from this in the first place, whether it felt like it was your choice or not. Like you see this coming back here, if you go back into the past, this can also be you being in a situation with somebody here where you're like I was feeling really nostalgic about it and I went back into it, but then when the nostalgia went away because I was presently back in this situation, I found that it was still like not what I was looking for, like that type of thing. Again, it's like a repeated theme here of this is like not feeling satisfied, like looking for something and trying to go back into it, but it feels like going back into the past for it, but then still not being able to find it. At one point in time in the past, this could have been something that made you really happy, or you felt really connected, or you felt some type of feeling that you're seeking now. But I'm getting this just be saying that to move forward with things because you're going to be able to find it in the present and not in going back to whatever this is. But I'm definitely getting this. Like I want to have that feeling again, but it feels like it needs to be generated in like a new or a different way. Because you have had that feeling, and so it feels like trying to like recreate that, but that it's not going to be found in the past, that you were like purposely separated from that. But the nostalgia could be telling you otherwise. Oh, for some of you, this is a relationship I'm seeing. You could be feeling very nostalgic towards this person. What used to be. but you gonna find out. Yeah. Okay. Did somebody come back into your life? Are you thinking about having someone back in your life? I'm seeing you be at a point where you're feeling nostalgic. You're thinking about a specific connection. I'm seeing someone in mind here that you have. Things were good at some point in the past. You can be at a spot right now where you're not feeling any of that. And again, like wanting to recreate that. But it feels like the guidance is to see what your options are, not including whatever this is, because it seems very much too like you're looking for what you're seeking back into like an old connection with this person, but also too at some point you came to a realization. Let's say like things were going really well with this person and then stuff started happening where you were like, this doesn't feel aligned anymore. I don't feel like my emotional values are sort of being met, or like my water values, you know, like your feelings and stuff like that. Like there's a lack of fulfillment, there's a lack of connection, it can feel like a lack of emotional compatibility. Whatever it was, it's something that's going to be like on a feeling level. So it's felt, but it can be less tangible. That's why it can be easier to like tap into that energy and remember the good things and not remember the reasons why you separated from this in the first place. But I don't feel like you're fully back into this yet. I feel like you're still looking around to be like, is this a viable option for me to find what I'm looking for? So I'm seeing a particular connection you have in mind. I'm seeing you sort of review things from the past, feeling nostalgic, but it feels then also too like something comes up where it's like you did definitely have a connection with this person, but it feels like this is something that can't be recreated anymore. Like it at that point in time, like things are very different now, so it's not going to allow that to be recreated. But I'm seeing you definitely like looking for something here. And it feels even like you kind of know what you're looking for. And you could have been looking at this connection and being like, is this a place where I'll be able to find that? But I'm seeing your guides be like, do not let the nostalgia trick you into thinking that you're going to find what you need, because this Eight of Cups here is really important and it's not to be overlooked. And Eight of Cups tells you that although you do have a connection with this person, like maybe chemistry or something like that, at the same time, the stuff that you really need, that you really seek, that's also not available. That doesn't mean you don't have a connection with this person or don't still have a connection, but as far as what you're looking for and your internal values, not necessarily something you're going to find here. Look ahead. See what else is available, see what else is an option. If you do happen to go back into this situation, I think that it's just going to feel like you were looking at things through a lens of nostalgia and not necessarily everything as it is. You could have felt like the nostalgia sort of like overwhelmed things or overrode other things and allowed you to overlook other things. But it feels like now there's like some type of reminder of something, like something that wasn't working or something that just like didn't function properly. You could have thought for a moment like this was going to be a good idea to go into, but I'm also seeing you see quickly that this is going to just fizzle out. There could be a part of you that doesn't want that to be, though. Seeing Two of Cups and seeing Page of Swords here is you connecting with someone, whether this be like in your mind or you're like really physically connecting with this person, like face to face, something like that. This is you gathering information about it and seeing like what kind of door this will open, like what does this make available to you. But then Five of Cups is like, that's not what I was looking for. Like I was looking for something else, and I thought that maybe I was gonna find it with you, but I'm feeling like more disappointed than anything. So I feel again like there's some type of nostalgia happened. You could have felt like it really like forced you into a situation with someone else, whether, like, I don't know, for some of you, you may not have even made contact with this person. This may just be something that you're thinking about. Others of you, I'm wondering if you were like actually connecting with this person, like person to person, in like an interaction with them in real time is what I'm meaning. Some of you could have been doing something like that, but I'm seeing it be like, I wasn't seeing things super clearly when I was doing that. And I think you're learning to, like, you're not going to find what you were looking for, but you could just be feeling like really sad about it at this point. Like I had hope is what this is feeling like. I had hope that maybe the nostalgia was aligned with reality, but I'm seeing you be like, that's not really how it is actually. But at first it could have really looked like an opportunity, like this could be the one, like this could be the situation, like I'm already familiar with this person, I already know them. But it feels like reality has now set in, and it's not what you thought that it was going to be, and you've realized that like what you are truly seeking, like in the depths of you, is not something that you're going to get within the relationship with this person, is what I'm seeing. This is not a new person. This is somebody that you have already had cycles with this person, okay? So if any of you guys are in a new situation, I'm not talking about you. This is somebody that you've been with in the past already, where it feels like there may have been like a walking away already, or like a separation, and then at some point you going back into it or thinking about going back into it, and then it's still like having the same ending essentially, because you're not meant to be in that cycle anymore. Meaning, when I say not meant to be, I just mean like you're not gonna find what you're looking for on an internal level, like on an emotional level, maybe on a romantic level, those types of things. You feel like you need a little bit of time to recover from this. I do feel like you really got your hopes up here, which is nothing to be ashamed of. Like this really, it could have possibly worked, you know, it just like didn't happen to in this situation. But I'm seeing definitely there was like a glimpse of this could be a thing, like this could work, this could be an option, but then I'm seeing that not be viable for some reason. Some of you, there could have been like some type of rejection. It doesn't have to be like that, but that could have been the case for some of you. Or just like something wasn't compatible, is what this is feeling like. Give yourself some time right now. Just need some time to process before jumping into anything else. Like, give yourself time to really process what has happened, so you feel like you get your bearings if you want to. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.